Welcome to another beautiful day of trash picking here in the suburbs. This town has not had a trash pickup in months because of coronavirus. So we're hoping that it's going to be a good old day. Can't open this jewelry box. All right, any gold in here? Does that look gold? Normally the thing with the jewelry box is like you take the whole thing and you sort it out later. This is kind of a gross jewelry box. I don't know. I don't think I really want any of that stuff. But I totally want this Fuji bike right here. Wow. That's like a $20 bill just sitting right there. What else? That's a nice faucet. It's gonna be hard to remove, but we'll remove it. All right, this pile is a great way to start the day. My camera is taking a beating from all of this trash picking footage. I might have to buy a new camera. All right though. Let's see. Wow, a sawzall. That's not even a sawzall. That's like another thing, like a hammer drill or something. Look at this. 3/4 inch impact gun and a Makita jigsaw. Wow, these guys are throwing out all kinds of great stuff. Little piece of scrap, air conditioner. All right, I think we're gonna take the Ingersoll Rand. Oh, I see, heavy duty rotary hammer. I will take that whole thing in the case, because even though it's all rusty and crusty, I bet somebody would buy it just because of what it is. Look at that Fuji on the back there. That's not a great Fuji. You know, it has steel wheels. The whole bike is steel, but right now they don't really care. Wait till you see the size of this brake rotor. Thing's huge. Wow. That's got to be from a truck or a very big car. They almost always come in pairs. I've realized lately I've been spending too much time on the couch and it's getting harder to lift scrap metal. So I'm gonna have to start working out or something. Ugh. What do we got here? Sterilite. Lids, clothes. What do you think is in here? I don't know. Barbecue tools? Barbecue tools. That's really cheap, but we could actually probably sell that. $2. Scrap metal. Coaxial wire. A basket. Rug. More scrap metal. And a dirty Hoover. You've got such a dirty Hoover. That's what I do for a living. Cut the cords off of dirty Hoovers. That sounded like a naughty thing, but it's not. A lot of birds chirping today. Do we want this little dude? Kinda. Just the problem is he's really old and weathered. Which one is that? Happy, Sneezy, Grumpy, Dopey? I think he's one of the 7 dwarfs. but he's a little too dirty and grimy and breaky for us to take him. Sorry, dude. What do you think? Any potential? Outdoor speakers. These are not good. A scabbard for a pocket knife. Where's the pocket knife? Alright, now things are getting better. I don't know what that is, but I know what that is. One of my favorite things on earth to find. Hitch balls. And that one will fit in the Camry too. Piece of metal. A glove. What that is. Oh, look at that little thing. Nope. Nope. All right. Based on what was in that tub, I am not going to open these garbage bags. They're not going to be good. Garage door opener. This is the garage door opener here. Those are just the rails for it. Like a tail light. Find a lot of those. Let's see, do we want the little baby bow and arrow? Yeah. The Bear Archery Scout. It's not going to focus on that, but that's $2 worth. Let's see. Kind of a disgusting backpack. Guess that's it. Technically, this stuff is aluminum. It's not worth taking. So, hitch ball, bow without arrows, and a couple tools from this pile that really looked like just a bunch of grimy crap. This is a crazy old sink. It's enameled steel. So I'm going to see if I can get this faucet off of it. And if I can, then we'll see what the faucet looks like. But if I can't, wow. See, I hate to give up on these things. I hate to let them beat me. But this one's got a lot of like plumber's putty on it, so it's really stubborn. All right. Got that one loose. Let me see if I can get the other one loose before I really commit to this thing. It's loose. All right, we got it loose. I'll take it off and then we'll come back. Now this little nut doesn't want to come out because it's got all this gunk around it. So I'm going to chip that off. You don't really have to be privy to that though. I'm going to take like the little nozzle out first. Then maybe we can get that nut off. There it goes. Wow. It's a lot of work. I hope it's a nice faucet for us. How much more of this do you want to watch? All right, so we're totally loose on this side. Let us flip it up and see what we got on this side. Wow. I'm glad it's 2 in the afternoon and not 10 o'clock at night, because that was a lot of noise, but it's not really a bad faucet. Look, it's gleaming in the sun. It's a gleaming faucet and only took 10 minutes to get it off. $1.20 a pound. That's $2.40, bro. It's looking overcast. Hope it doesn't rain. Dancing monkey. Santa Claus. Poinsettias. It's nice to find Christmas stuff in June. Late June, by the way. Lean Mean Fat Reducing Grilling Machine. It's a great invention. What's in here? Can you see? Looks like kid stuff to me. I don't know, what do you think? Are the videos more exciting if I don't find anything than if I do? All right, I'll pull this cord out of here. I wrapped it awful tight though. All right, so we got a cord, and on the other side it's just a mattress. Yeah, I really apologize. I thought this pile was going to be a lot better, but unless you want a box of grout, let's go to the next pile. Should I save the cord for last? No, let's cut it right now. Oh, it's going to be one of those ones that won't come off very easily. See, you're supposed to put the cord here, and then I can just take it off by doing that. But if you put the cord here, where the hose is supposed to go, then how do I get the cord off? Wow. I'm gonna be here all day with this thing. You know what? I'm gonna get that later. Let's see, what else do we have? A whole tub full of CDs. The Cars Greatest Hits. I guess we won't get to hear any of those songs. Stone Temple Pilots. Nope. Spike by Elvis Costello featuring the song Veronica. Nope. Flashback by Jay Giles Band. Nope. All right. And we have more Christmas stuff. The battery-operated Christmas train. The North Pole Express. Nope. Well, I'm going to get back to work trying to extract this cord from this Hoover, and I'll see you guys at the next pile. It's a nice shelving unit and a nice Toro mower. But what I want is this power cord on the back of the washer. Ow. There's always some complication with these cords. And especially the one on the back of the dryer. So, wow. There we go. Our two big cords. If I ever get a van and decide to start fixing appliances, I am going to be dangerous out here. But until then, I'm just cutting cords. I am excited. Are you excited? This pile looks exciting. All right, first we have the push mower. And I know a guy who wants these, but that takes a lot of room in the car, so we will pick that up later. Look at this. They tried to sell the lawnmower at their garage sale for $5. That's the push mower. That's what my guy would pay me for it. Okay, so the bike rack. Those are rare now, so we'll take that. Trash barrel, we don't want that. Empty bird food. This thing's interesting. It's like a sprinkler. Take that. Suitcases. Ooh, look at that. I did not expect this. Brand new croquet set. I don't know, what do you think? Should I take the whole thing? Because it's brand new. It costs $19.99. Look at this. 15 liters of Cuervo Gold. Yeah, we should be so lucky. Alright. We don't want a timing light. We don't want a Move to the Groove electronic dance mat. But we do want to see if there's even 1 liter of Cuervo Gold in here. And there is not. They drank it all up. Did you see their address? Do I have to cover that up? Do we want Crayola crayons and stuff? No. Wow. These people's garbage is way worse than I thought it was. But I guess I'll take the croquet set and the sprinkler and the bike rack. Maybe a few other things. And then I'll clean up. Everybody cleaned out their house and kept all the good stuff for themselves. But we are never daunted. And no, we're not going to leave that stuff in the street. Let's see. Ultralight Viper baseball bat. I'll take it. Moderately heavy umbrella stand where the thing isn't even stuck. Oh yeah, we're taking that. Nerf guns. You know what? Normally I'm not taking Nerf guns, but right now I think we can. Wow, is this a kid's toy? Damn. Is that like a fake replica Nerf gun? I think right now we can unload these Nerf guns and things. Wow. That baseball bat's nice. This is why it's good to make these videos during the day. Because I can make much noise as I want. Oh my god. Look at that thing. It's like a Nerf crazy crossbow. And a dude with weird looking eyes. Ooh. Can I focus on that? If I can focus on that, it'd be a good thumbnail. Do we want these little things? Make bracelets out of? No, that's just a mess. Little girl with the hair. More Nerf. Wow. Trash picking and finding a whole bunch of Nerf stuff. I almost just tripped. Look, there's your thumbnail. I almost just tripped over the Nerf stuff. Do you want that? Nerf hoops. Wow. What the heck is that thing? This is not Nerf. Don't use this if you're a kid to hit another kid, or he'll die. So, let's see. Anything else? No. And I have made a big mess here. So I'm going to have to clean up the mess. But we found a lot of great Nerf stuff, though. I think we have 2 circular saws, or 2 empty cases, or 1 of each. What do you think? Shopcraft tool kit. There's a circular saw. Now there's an empty case for the next guy. I'm so sorry, next guy. And another circular, wow, Porter cable. You might ask why I don't take the case. It's because the case is really just a nuisance. You know, half the time these saws don't work anyway. Well, probably less than half the time. Some of the time they don't work anyway. So why do I want to save the case? Wow. I might have to just leave that blade there. So, I apologize to the next guy who comes along, or the next woman, because now there are 2 empty cases and no circular saws because I'm taking these. I see aluminum peeking out of a box. Wow, the Lion King? That's gross. I think I got way too excited about nothing. Is this an Alpine at least? No, JVC. Wow. How does whatever this thing is get that rusty and crusty? What do you think? Light bulbs, lightweight wire, JVC speakers. Nah, I think we'll take our 50 cents worth of metal and be done with it. I bumped into a friend and he told me of a magical pile that was filled with toolboxes. And I guess this is it. My friend's no dummy, however, so if these toolboxes had anything good in them, he would have took them. Yeah. All he told me was that he didn't open them. He didn't tell me whether or not he gave him the shake test. But I did. And there ain't nothing in them. I haven't really found much in the last hour or so. Just saw a friend of mine loading a few bikes onto his car, though. So I guess there are bikes out here. I'm just not getting them. This bike rack, that would be something, but that thing is totally wrecked. I think this gets the award for the flimsiest hitch rack I've ever seen in my life. Kuwatracks.com. Well, we can't sell that. What with it being all bent and everything. Other than that, just some lumber and stuff. Let's see this Apple computer, but that's a little bit... this is not what you want to look for in computers. Like, you want it to have, you know, a screen and stuff. Otherwise, it's pretty much useless. I saw a wheel from afar, and I got excited. And you know, I think that I should be slightly excited because this jogging stroller has one of my favorite types of brake levers on it. The Diacomp Tech 77. And it's just that easy to take it off. See, look at that lever. I wonder if I can really get this out of there without losing this bolt. Is this a bolt or a screw? So there's my lever, along with my tools. Now what else do we have here? This brake, that's a Diacomp brake. It's the same casting as the Diacomp Nippon, I think, just newer, and it doesn't say Nippon on it. Then there's a Huffy bike. I hate to think that I would even think about taking this Huffy bike. So I don't think I'm going to take it. I don't know though. It's actually in pretty good shape. Might be able to sell it. I'll probably leave it. What about oars? Do we need oars? These are nice oars. Yeah. You know what? I think we're going to take the oars and my brake lever. And we're going to leave the Huffy for the next guy. You might be wondering why I'm looking at this sorry assortment of lightweight metal and 2 infinity speakers. I don't really take infinity speakers, but I want to know what's in this box. So let's take the things off the top of the box. I'm going to look up here just to make sure there's no labels on the box. All right, what do we have in the box? Oh, some crappy lighting fixture. And now we have trouble putting the box back together. Wasn't that bad. Tonight's one of those weird nights where there are a lot of piles, a lot of big piles, and just not much good in any of them. We're gonna find a good pile before the end of the night. I promise. I think I see a thing. Could be wrong. From the back, this looks like a clock. But from the front, doesn't look very clocky to me. Let's see. Nope. Well, here's something. This looks pretty clocky. Let's see. That's what they call a clock movement. Normally I would take that, but that's like a real cheap one. So I guess that solves the mystery of the clock. Here's one piece of it. Here's another piece of it. This is probably the top of it. And in here, there's the thing. The chime. Like when the clock rings, the chime hits that. Look, I'll show you how a clock works. Bong, 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 bong. It's 8 o'clock. It's actually not. It's like 5:30. But I don't think this clock is keeping good time anymore. I think it's like, 15 minutes off, maybe. I don't normally cut cords off of treadmills, so I won't cut this cord off of this treadmill. What else we got? Look at this crazy thing. The Montgomery Ward vacuum. It's like, what happens to all the stuff that you vacuum up? Where does it go? I guess it comes out of here. There must have been a bag that attached. Maybe this was it? No, that's a Toro bag. Close enough. A lot of planters. That's too flimsy. I was really hoping there'd be something in this pile. This guy has thrown away great stuff in the past, but today, not so much. There's gotta be something cool in this pile. Let's see. Skateboard. Wow. I've never seen a skateboard that's like half rotten and half good. There's one good truck on this board. Let's see, do we want some housewares? Probably not. Let's see. Wine glasses. Nah. Pots and pans. I guess so. Wow. Now you might think that these people are poor because their garbage is kind of crappy. But I'm telling you, I'm in front of like an $800,000 house right now. So it just goes to show. These things are neat. These fiberglass things. I don't know exactly what it is. Like a table. The last time I had these, nobody really wanted them. So I guess from our $800,000 house with its beautiful landscaping and stuff, I'm gonna take this. That's right. 12 pounds of scrap metal, 8 cents a pound, 96 cents. And you know what? I'm really grateful for that. Honestly, I am. First, we shall examine the blow molds to check for damage. And these are so damaged that we don't really want them at all. At least Santa's damaged. Sorry, buddy. But once we check the blow molds for damage, then that's what's inside a blow mold. Then we will decide if we want to take the blow molds. And you know what? I'm saying no. I am not gonna lie. It is slow tonight. Real slow. It's been like, I would say an hour since I got out of the car. These are super heavy though. Wow, those are real heavy. These are pretty heavy too. Probably heavier. These are not so heavy. I'll take them anyway. But I hope I find something that's heavy in the metaphorical sense. Like, wow, man, that's really heavy. Like they used to say in the olden days. Because even though these are heavy, they're not really worth that much. It's not even 8 o'clock yet, and things are really starting to heat up. I mean, not temperature-wise, but in terms of this vacuum cleaner cord. Wow. Guess that's what we're doing tonight, folks. Clipping cords. I'm gonna leave this one on. That one's kind of a pain. We'll cut this one. Wow, it's way harder to do this with the glove. I just washed my hands though, so I don't want to get them dirty again. Now, over here, we got this sink, which has nice brass faucets on it. So I'm gonna show you, see, that's what you don't want, right? That's damage. But they did that when they dropped it out. So I'm gonna show you the considerate way to break a sink. First, you open your trunk, and you move all the stuff out of the way. Then, put the sink in your trunk. See? Then you reach in. Wow, my car's a mess. See all these Nerf things? I know I have a sledgehammer in here somewhere. There it is. Now, you can go. See? And all the brass. Very own cheese pizza just for me. We take the rest of the sink, which does have some sharp edges, and we put it up here, out of harm's way. See, that is the kind, considerate way to smash a sink. We'll take these shards, along with this plug, and we will put them in the trunk. We'll take the rest of our stuff. So now that I've shown you the right way to smash a sink, if you do it on the side of the road or in people's grass or their driveway, you are an ass. How much you want to bet that this thing doesn't have the thing in it? Wow. It totally has the thing in it. That's crazy. Nintendo boxes are always empty, but this one is like totally full. And that's not just like the basic set, that's the deluxe set. What else we got? Wow. There's a lot of crapola in here. It's so weird. It's like they left the one good thing for us. Looks like their attic was infested with raccoons and a red cow. Let's see what else we got. Crock pot. More stuffed animals and stuff. I'm not gonna lie. This pile is really gross. It's so weird that this disgusting pile would have that Nintendo game in it. But I guess, wow, somebody liked their little stuffed animals, huh? I guess the Nintendo is more than enough, right? It's getting dark. Too dark to see. And I forgot to charge the batteries in my little headlight thing too. But that's not going to stop me from taking this wonderful piece of copper and brass and all kinds of goodies on there. Let's see what else we got. Ooh. A tub with a duffel bag in it. Oh, you know what this is? Do you know what this is? This is the box from the new faucet, which means inside it might have been the old faucet. Is that the old faucet? Is that the new faucet? I don't know. That's a questionable faucet. And I just made a mess. I'm so sorry. Do you want a tarp? I know I don't have smell-o-vision, by the way, but this whole pile smells like mothballs. Which is good, because it means no moths are going to fly out. So this isn't bad. First little score in like half an hour. Let me tuck these boxes back up and we'll get out of here. It is really late and the light is getting dim. And this route has been kind of a disappointment today. But that's okay. since it's always fun to go out and find andirons and stuff. These are weird. Are they brass? I don't know. The point I'm winding up to here is that this is probably going to be the last clip in the video. You know, we've done enough for one night. I think I've literally been out for like 7 or 8 hours now, and this is all I've found in terms of scrap. Not a lucrative night, but I do appreciate you guys coming out with me, keeping me company as I drive around the route. And so, until next time, thank you so much for watching. And I guess, before we go, one last piece of copper pipe, and let's just bend it in half for old time's sake so we can put it in the car. See you next time. I don't normally cut cords off of treadmills, so I won't cut this cord off of this treadmill. What else we got? Look at this crazy thing. The Montgomery Ward vacuum. It's like, what happens to all the stuff that you vacuum up? Where does it go? I guess it comes out of here. There must have been a bag that attached. Maybe this was it? No, that's a Toro bag. Close enough. A lot of planters. That's too flimsy. I was really hoping there'd be something in this pile. This guy has thrown away great stuff in the past, but today, not so much. Even this little box is empty. Alright, goodbye, Mr. Montgomery Ward vacuum. See, this is another reason, like, if I had a truck right now, this thing would be coming home with me. So luckily I don't.